All right, what's up, guys? This is Karcher Cares, and this is episode 4. On this episode, I'm going to talk about, on my Instagram, sometimes I will post in my story some of the vitamins I take, and people will always ask me, what is that? What are those? And I'm going to just go ahead and explain to you the vitamins I've taken in the past and the ones I take now, and just give you a little background. I've done a little research on these on the internet and kind of looked up some of the benefits for them, so I'm going to get into that. But first, I want to talk about, first off, I sound a little bit snuffled because I have been going through this sinus thing because Southern Illinois weather is absolutely ridiculous, and we'll go from 50 to 0 in one day, and it's taking its toll on me, but I'm still here doing good, so I'm going to give you this podcast episode 4. Also, last episode, on episode 3, I made the prediction of the Super Bowl, and I said it was going to be Rams-Patriots. I was correct, because why wouldn't it be? You've got the best team in the NFC, the best team in the AFC. Why wouldn't that happen? And I'm sticking to my bold prediction that the Rams are going to win, because in my opinion, in a conspiracy way, I feel like it's going to be good for Hollywood. They had all those forest fires and stuff and burned down LA, and they're going to be like, we won this for this city, and I just feel like that's going to happen, and hold me to that. Also, I mentioned the transformations from January to March, so hopefully there's some of you out there doing those. I took my picture in January, still holding it, I'm still working on it. Hopefully you guys are still sticking to your resolutions that you had. Talked about those in the last episode. So that's kind of like a little bit recap of episode 3, and I'm going to get right into episode 4 here with the vitamins. I took notes for this one. So I wrote down the 6 vitamins that I have taken in my life, and I'm only taking 3 right now. I'll tell you which 3 after I name these 6. So the first is fish oils, which is omega-3s, fish oil, whatever. Vitamin C, vitamin D, L-carnitine, L-arginine, and B12. Now, right now, probably since August or September, I've only been taking fish oil, vitamin C, and vitamin D. And I'll explain that in a second. Fish oil are basically the best for your heart and your joints. And vitamin C is good for your immune system. Vitamin D is obviously good for your skin. It's also good for your immune system. L-carnitine is kind of like a fat eater. I'll explain that here in a bit. L-arginine is for your heart and your blood flow. And B12 is kind of like a metabolism and energy booster. The reason I take the vitamin D right now with the vitamin C and the fish oil, which those two are really the only ones that I need at this moment. But the vitamin D is just because there's not much sun out in this time of year, and it's cold and nasty. So just take the extra vitamin D just to kind of keep the sun vitamin, in your body. So I'm going to dive into the first vitamin that I take, and that is obviously the fish oil and the omega-3s, one of the most important, I believe. And all this information I got off of healthline.com. So I'm going to dive into fish oil. According to studies, it may support your heart health, that's wonderful considering heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. And it has been found to raise good cholesterol levels, which are your HDLs. And it does not have any proof of lowering your bad ones, though, which are your LDLs. So, it'll keep your HDLs up, but if your LDLs are bad, it's not gonna really supplement it like it, that does the HDLs. It's been found to prevent the plaques that cause your arteries to harden, so it keeps your blood flow good and strong. And it's also a wonderful aid in your joint health. And I can speak to that truth because, I was having, in high school I played baseball, all 4 years, and I didn't really take any fish oils. And once I got out of high school and went into college, I started lifting. And I immediately started to feel it in my shoulder and in my elbow from, I played outfield, so I felt it a lot. I kind of did a little bit of research, asked around and stuff, and I jumped into the fish oils. And obviously the first day it doesn't work. You just got to stick to it like anything else. And after about a month of taking them, I noticed that the pain, it didn't go away, but it had definitely, slimmed down. And I really do believe it was from the fish oil and, obviously proper lifting. And I've taken them ever since. So probably going on 7 years now, 6 and 7 years. The next one that I take on a daily basis is vitamin C, which everybody knows, orange juice. That's your main ingredient of vitamin C, but don't drink orange juice. I mean, if you do, very little, half a glass a day. There's way too much sugar in it. You need to get it from an actual supplement. Vitamin C is a strong antioxidant that may reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Antioxidants are molecules that boost the immune system, and studies show that consuming more vitamin C can increase your blood antioxidant levels by up to 30%. Also, it helps battle high blood pressure. It helps prevent the iron deficiencies. It helps better absorb the iron from your diet. That's basically how it helps the deficiencies. Like whatever if you're eating fish or some meat, some lean meat, if it's the vitamin C kind of supplements your body at getting the iron out of the meats better. The most known is for your immune system. That's the most wide known thing about vitamin C. And people ask why, and it's because it helps your white blood cells function better. And what happens when your white blood cells become weak? They become cancerous, or become more prone to cancer because the cancer cells can take over the white blood cells. And if you didn't know, everybody has cancer cells in their body already. So you got to keep those white blood cells strong to fight off those cancer cells. The next on the list, vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. I mentioned that earlier. It's been known to reduce the chances of multiple sclerosis, which that is the bone disease, where your body gets real brittle and weak. It reduces the risk of heart disease, and it reduces the likelihood of the flu. So if you are, prone to getting sick a lot, you find yourself getting the flu a lot, maybe try to supplement vitamin D into your diet and, just your morning routine every day. It's simple, just a couple pills in the morning, good to go. It's been found to reduce depression. In a couple studies, they gave vitamin D to subjects experiencing some symptoms of depression, and after the supplement, they noticed a decrease in symptoms. It also aids in weight loss, and studies have shown that vitamin D with a dose of calcium showed aid in weight loss because the mix of two had an appetite-suppressing effect. Along with that, some antioxidants you can get with the vitamin D, it would be out of maybe a lemon. I'm not real sure. You can look into that, but I know that about the appetite suppressant. I used to drink lemon water before I would eat when I was trying to lose weight, and I would drink it 15 minutes before every meal, and it would kind of decrease my appetite. It would dampen my appetite a little bit, so I wouldn't eat so much. It was kind of like portion control, and I think that's where that's going with the aiding in the appetite suppressants. Let's go on to L-carnitine. This is what I call the carnivore vitamin because it's kind of a fat eater, which is not going to make you lose weight. It's not your magic pill to make you lose weight, so don't think that. It's typically used for weight loss, to aid in weight loss, I guess I should say, and for your brain health. It is a nutrient that plays a crucial role in transporting fatty acids into your cell's mitochondria. After that, the mitochondria work as little engines to burn the acids and use them as usable energy. You can get this out of almost all meats, like your, obviously your chicken, your red meat, your fish. And it's basically the main function of it is the production of fat to energy. It just kind of aids from getting your fatty tissue, your fatty cells, and converting them to energy to burn the fat quicker. And then next on the list is L-arginine, which I used L-arginine for a while, but I didn't realize that you didn't need so much. This is one that If you have a decent diet, you're not going to need it very much because you're getting it already out of most of your foods, and I didn't realize that, so I kind of stopped taking it. But, if you're just now getting into eating healthy and changing up your lifestyle a lot, I would add this into your morning ritual as well. Basically, L-arginine it's one of the 20 amino acids that you can get out of proteins in any healthy diet. If you eat hearty and healthy lifestyle, like I said, you most likely don't need this one. But if you do, you can get it from red meat, poultry, fish, dairy, seeds, nuts, beans, leafy vegetables, and some fruits. Some examples are turkey, soybeans, pumpkin seeds, and peanuts. The main use for it, I would say, would be cardiovascular health because it's very good for your blood flow. It is used in the body to synthesize nitric oxide. Nitric oxide, it helps your blood vessels relax and expand, hence better blood flow. Better blood flow, healthy heart. Better blood flow, better metabolism. So the better your heart, the better your metabolism. The more your body pumps the blood, functions everything properly, the higher your metabolism will go, the easier it'll be to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And then the final vitamin I listed is B12. Now, B12 is one that you cannot find in food. It is one that, I guess, if you are starting a weight loss diet, I would throw this in because it's another one that's kind of like an energy boost and really good for your metabolism. Like I said, it's one vitamin your body needs but cannot produce. It supports the normal function of your nerve cells and is needed for red blood cell function and DNA synthesis. Now, it helps prevent anemia, which is thin blood, people that bleed easy, and which hence the red blood cell formation. There hasn't been a few studies that say that it might prevent osteoporosis, but no true studies. And it may reduce macular degeneration, which macular degeneration is an eye disease that mainly affects your central vision. That's macular degeneration. It's, like I said, source of energy boost. And people who need to take B12 are typically older adults, those who have had gastrointestinal surgeries, and those who take like blood sugar control pills, and also people maybe that have Crohn's disease. B12 can really help because those are a lot of people that have weaker immune systems, so this will boost your immune system and metabolism, it's good for both of those. Those who take metformin, for blood sugar control, that's what I was looking for. So those are 6 vitamins that I have taken in all of my years of being healthy and fit, and so probably, like I said, 6 to 7 years, and it really does help me function through the day and get going. That's what I take, every morning. I mean, besides right now, like I said, I'm only taking those 3, but it's easy. Just get them all in the morning, take them with a glass of water, eat your breakfast, and get on with your day. I hope that you guys learned from this, because I learned from it too. Doing this research, I learned some stuff about them that I didn't know, and which is really cool. So we can learn together. But that is it for this episode 4, and I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time.